Happy Monday, YouTubers. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's beautiful today. I am going to go jump in the river later, pretty soon. It's beautiful outside. So, before, we do this, I wanted to, I had a dream last night. It was really interesting. Dreams are so weird, a lot of times, and it's hard to tell whether or not dreams are giving us, maybe telling us about our subconscious, or if they're telling us about kind of this one I think has some meaning, and I think maybe you guys will resonate with it a little bit. Especially you guys that have been watching my channel and you watch the injustices will be, justice will be served, right? So I was in like a giant skyscraper like thing, and I was working with these guys. I think we were just doing average work, and we were running up and down an elevator, and we kept getting pushed into like one side of the building by the management structure, right? The people that were in charge. And eventually it got to where there was one bathroom that we could use, and the rest of the building was wide open, right? All these people, just these few people were using the whole rest of the building. And all of us are lined up in front of this little bathroom, and we had to like sign in and out to go into this bathroom. And I remember at the end of the dream, I looked to somebody standing that was actually somebody that I know that was in the old management structure from one of the old businesses that I was working at. And I asked her, I said, hey, look, we got all this open space. Why are we getting pushed into this one little corner? And she had this really bad, nasty look in her eyes, like just because we can, right? It's terrible. It was an awful. I woke up and I was just like, my gosh, what is this? I don't know. So, forgiveness is a thing. I talked about forgiveness in that last video, and forgiveness is something. So you might hear people teach about the law and forgiveness, and forgiveness is a type of law. Forgiveness is very powerful for one simple reason. Is because you're constantly letting go of energetic momentum coming from the past. So that's any kind of not only is it any kind of projected energy that is being projected at you, but also projected energy that you might be projecting into your, just letting it go, right? Because a lot of times we'll get into states of mind and we'll feel guilty about maybe the way that we thought about somebody, or the way that or the way that somebody thought about us, or even vocalized something about us, right? If you're hanging on to any old type of energy that's traveling from the past, that's an unforgiveness, right? So that's pulling you into an old energetic pattern. And so when you look at society, it's this old, right? It's a lot of energetic patterns that you're bleeding off those things. And if you're always in a state of just pure forgiveness, like what happened then makes no difference. The only thing that happens, that needs to happen is now in the present. And then you become purely imaginative, creative energy. So you're able to, manifest those things. If you're trying to pull from an old energetic momentum, you're pulling yourself into the past, right? Whereas if you're just in forgiveness, that's why the Bible talks about the law and forgiveness. I mean, think about what Jesus did. He's able to just manifest whatever he wanted, whenever. Unconditional love. That's why unconditional love is the most powerful thing. But unconditional love is also about letting go of everything in the past, constantly letting go, whether it's from you or someone else. And when you're in that state, and you're just pure conductor, what's coming needs to come through, then whatever you're conducting isn't tied to the past anymore, right? Or whatever you're creating, and so you'll start receiving from whatever you're creating, and it's constantly in its imaginative energy and has nothing to do with what happened yesterday or even last 5 minutes. Just let it go. Does not matter. I can tell you from personal first-hand experience that works really good if you're always around somebody that's trying to trigger you. In some way, you're trying to argue, right? Trying to lift themselves up and make themselves feel better or something like that. You know, if you're in that situation, and just constantly let it go. Just let it go. So, yeah. I hope you guys liked my Mother's Day special. It was a little goofy. I mean, I tried to shorten that video because it was just kind of, a lot of it was just, you know, there wasn't much there. It was what it was. But we had fun. I had fun. That was fun. Archer. We're going heading for a target. So this is kind of falling into what I just talked about. Wow. This card, I haven't pulled this card from this deck before. This is the Sun card. But you notice the sun is coming right from his heart space. It's really bright. He loves you. Whatever. You guys are right now, so this is who I'm picking up on. You're pointing your arrow, but you're also doing... The Hermit card is kind of the same card, right? You're always... The light that he's got in front of him, he's being guided by the light from within. That's actually lighting his lantern. You guys can see this. The hooded man. Guided by the ancestors. Another ancestor card. Ancestor cards have been coming out a lot lately. But the Sun card hasn't been coming out as often. The Sun card is a state of mind. To me, the Sun card is one of the most powerful cards, right? Because everyone wants to crowd around the sun. The sun is where everything's warm, right? I mean, it's nice and warm outside right now. We have injustice again, but intuition, the green woman. I'm going to make a longer video. Generosity. You guys have blessings coming and you're using your intuition. And you guys are in a great state of mind. You have blessings coming. I mean, I can't think of a better blessings card. Look at that blessings card, right? Generosity. Or this could be you. Take it as it resonates. Intuition. There's still some injustice. I mean, the dream I had, it's a little bit of injustice, right? I mean, if people are trying to corral people into one spot and control them so that they have to sign in to go to the bathroom, there's a little bit of injustice going on, right? People trying to control their energy. King of Bows. The Adder. This is King of Swords energy. Look at this card. This is like, back off, buddy, or I'll bite you. I feel like that's the attitude right now. I mean, I've felt this in the group collective, right? Because when you're like this, you're happy. But if they don't rain on my parade, right? Uh-uh. So I feel like you guys are, the energy you guys are in, very generous, but don't be, yeah. Don't be trying to mess with my mojo. Singing to your kids at the wheel of fortune. This is pretty good energy from you guys. Transition. Still in transition. I think we're always in transition. You know, why wouldn't the transition card always come out, right? The shaman. The wizard. The shaman card is just like the wizard card in the tarot deck, you know, because he's got all this stuff sitting out in front, on the ground. Looks like a wizard. The wizard, the high priestess, the king of swords, nine of cups, the sun. This is like Christ consciousness. This is manifesting your reality. You guys are manifesting your reality because you're cutting, right? Cutting loose all the things that aren't serving you. It's like, you don't mess with me. I'm happy. The lovers. Forest lovers. Show you guys this card. I don't think I really need to say more than that. How are you guys feeling, right? I mean, because when you're, and I can tell you that this is why I put out that self-discovery guide. When you put yourself in service of the people around you, it forces you to maintain a sense of being. And you have to make sure that you're blocking people, you know, because there's people, especially when you're looking like this, it's easier for people to, oh, right? It's like, money. Let's pull money from you, right? Or energy, or just take your time because they just want to draw off your energy because they're in a, if you're in a poor state of mind, it's like, ooh, I need. And so you go like this, you don't need. You need to do this. Right? This is like looking at what someone needs to look at to make sure that they're getting this. Everything comes from the inside. I don't think it gets much better than that, right? Manifesting your inner reality and using your intuition to create generosity and abundance. And this card just fell out. Worlds within worlds. There are, right? Worlds within worlds. Never be too sure of anything. This is something that I constantly remind myself of. Don't ever think that things are the way you think they are. Creating a positive mindset can be challenging when you're surrounded by negativity. So you have to learn how to transmute all that energy and make sure that everything is right. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day. I could sing, right? What can I sing for you guys? I don't know. Maybe I'll pick a song tomorrow. Or you guys put it in the comments if there's something you want me to sing. My girl always wants me to sing. But, Good night, my angel, time to close your eyes. She loves that song. Maybe I need to sing it to her again. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. And we'll catch you on the next one. All my Christ consciousness friends and family.